Chat? Awesome. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Fox249 and I'm essentially back from the dead. It's been, not quite a week, but almost.
Been a hell of a 3-day weekend.
Oh my Jesus God. Plus, the week before this?
And the start to this week after the weekend.
Mm-hmm. It just was. It wasn't great, it wasn't fabulous. But either way, the major big news, I guess, is that we now have a gaming PC? Question mark, sort of? Yes?
We have a home PC instead of a laptop.
Yes.
And as you should know, for comparable prices, a home PC is usually stronger than a
By
comparable price laptop.
Yeah. And I spent more than I anticipated on this one, that's for sure.
Yeah, we kind of accidentally wound up with our actual computer buddy inside of Micro Center.
Mm-hmm.
When we were planning on just getting two more pieces for the computer, and we were like, well, we've got the guy who really knows his crap here.
Hello, Arthur.
We were like, so we have the guy who really knows his crap here, so we might as well ask him some things and maybe just pull out the credit card and finish off grabbing the last couple of bits and put the damn thing together rather than picking up pieces here and there over the next couple weeks.
Yeah, the long story short on it was, we were going there for a power supply and maybe something else, maybe the motherboard, but we ended up with the whole computer.
No,
Also, we have two emotes. Well, a
we
new
were
emote.
thinking about the power supply. We were getting a SSD, and we were probably getting a motherboard.
Yeah.
We were thinking about the motherboard. We were more likely for the power supply and definitely on the SSD. Long story short, we got an SSD, same price and half the size.
Yeah.
Because our buddy suggested it.
So now we have a PC. I still have to put everything on it, including like OBS and all that stuff. So we're not going to be streaming with it for probably until next week, honestly.
That depends.
It depends on what happens tomorrow
I've been getting
and
some
Friday.
stuff on it while you've been at work.
I know, but I have to set up. I have to reconfigure the microphone. I have to reconfigure the Elgato.
Yeah.
To it, which doesn't take a whole lot of time, but it just takes time.
Yeah, exactly. But I've been trying to get the other stuff. So like, if you basically set up OBS to download without actually hitting go, because we have to keep an eye on the temps and whatnot for you know, a little while, because the thermal paste has to go through enough heat cycles that we don't have to worry about it.
That's one of the other reasons why I don't want to stream with it just yet, because I want to make sure it has plenty of time. And I think it's been getting probably at least half to 3/4.
I've been trying to heat cycle it, but after that first like 1 or 2 times, I can't get it hot.
Yeah,
I can't get it warm.
Which is a good thing. In I guess perspective, it gets to be about like what, 60 degrees Celsius?
Yeah. It tops out at like 63, 64 Celsius, and that's me trying for like an hour.
Trying to harass it.
Yeah, and it'll touch somewhere above 60, and then like 2 minutes will go by and it'll be down at like 50.
Yeah. Remind me to make a widget at some point also to put on the Twitch page, so that way they know the build.
Okay.
People do that. Not really, I think it's just because like if you see somebody streaming a certain game and you also want to stream the game, you want to kind of know. Let's go see what the Infernal Springs looks like.
Since we know Arthur Boy should be here and listening, long story short, Arthur Boy and everybody else, we had our buddy with us, and we kind of went over budget for the build.
Hot bloodbaths?
By like close to $1,000.
Yeah.
That's why you don't pull out the credit card.
A well granting life and death, evil bathing in its glow. Fate will be determined here in its endless ebb and flow.
Well then, that wasn't. I guess this is where we're gonna have all of our super duper crazy. Okay, not what I expected. I'm gonna go now. I'm just gonna draw doodles, maybe even censored a bit. I don't know. All right, you do you, good sir. We will be here. They're giving me free max potions. That's lovely. And I think this is technically an advanced quest. Quest info.
What is it,
Yes.
Stephen Lynch? Dear Dad, or I'm Sorry Dad?
I think it's Dear Dad. Where does
I think
this
it's
go?
Dear Dad.
Hang on, we need to explore. Oh no, both of them are here? Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm going up. Sorry, I'm just exploring this new area. Bye, love you. Bye bye. Until later, sir. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, they're both here. There's no friends, I'm assuming. There's a puppet spider, though. But yes, I do believe it was Stephen Lynch. I think it was Dear Dad.
I think it's Dear Dad. We can use those fishes.
They've already been had. Yeah. Let's grab a Rathalos. Also, we have new music here. Let's go after the Diablos. Oh, he's going after me. This is gonna be scary because either there's a Diablos and a Rathalos in the same freaking arena. I also can't help but notice that there's a lot of pillars and stuff that I'm actually destroying. Which is probably bad.
Not sure if you can use them for attack in fight, or if you can use them for defense, or both.
Something.
Usually it's defense, but...
Usually. But right now I'm just riding the wyverns and getting as much damage as I can before I inevitably die. This is a very strange arena. Not really sure what to make of it yet. Oh, he hits with his tail too, that's nice. I definitely want to do more damage on Rathalos. I'm just not as good with him. Well, I have to assume that we're gonna have all of our big bad fights in here now.
Oh yeah.
Can we not be on top of that? There we go. There's a... That dojo is very interesting looking, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm not gonna go as far just to say it's probably a Nobunaga reference, but I'm gonna say it.
It kind of looks like it.
Kind of.
Among some other things.
Right now I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this fight. Oh, frick.
My suggestion?
Don't die.
Yes.
That's gonna be trouble.
Are you winning, son?
That's a question. Wait a minute. Oh! This way. What's up right here? I need to see what this arena has to offer me. That was great though. Fujin popping in, just like, are you winning, man? Dead.
I guess not.
I think Valstrax ate me. Can I go up here? No. At least not. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's stop pussyfooting around and get to it, I guess. Who do I want to fight first? Well, I don't know. They're both attacking me pretty good. If I just start throwing worm stakes around randomly, I should be able to get something. Frick. Although on the plus side, I just realized they're going to be doing mounted damage to each other constantly, so as soon as one of them is ready to be ridden again, I might be able to get... That sounded really wrong. But oh well. Jesus. I actually kind of want to see other people do this. For no other reason than just to see how they handle it.
Better.
Significantly. No doubt.
We're assholes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well I broke something on Diablos, that's good. Like, the water is red, the wall over here is orange? Like, I legitimately don't know what to make of this place.
It's a river of blood.
Literally. Supposedly.
Yeah.
That's what he said, anyway.
That's the point.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hot bloodbaths, huh? So this is like fresh blood, then. Well, I guess not necessarily, but I'm gonna go with it.
Hey. Hit him over a little.
Hit him what?
Hit him over a little.
That way?
Left.
Okay, stand by. I'm getting
Hey,
assaulted.
there he is! Bloodbath. Bloodbath
Nice.
Diablos. Complete with the broken horn? Yep.
Yeah, he has a broken horn now.
There you go.
Oh, I
You
can't
have your
imagine.
bloodbath in
In
Rise.
Rise. Oh man, I like how they gave me the flying boy and the guy that's always on the ground being a dick.
The flying boy and the chargy boy.
Yep. That makes sense. But They're just kind of guarding while the Diablos, not Diablos, Wrathlos is flying through the air. Crap. This is chaotic as hell. Like, they're like, yeah, sure, we could give you the arena, but we also just don't have to. Jesus. I just dove under Diablos. Alright. Alright, which side are you attacking from? Alright, there's a Diablos. Can I have... Can you stay right there? Damn it. No, I guess not. See, I'm dead. The worst part about this is once I kill one of them, Magna's gonna show up. So... yeah. I think it'll be fun. Also, look at all the freaking pinwheels and stuff. Don't they... oh, that's a cool looking one, actually. I know I'm wasting time. No, I don't care.
There's something about the Japanese and pinwheels that I don't know, cultural-wise. The slow one?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember what the pinwheel thing is. So I know there's some cultural significance to it, I just don't remember what it is.
Yeah, there is. There's a huge cultural well, not huge, but...
big enough.
Yeah. It's like, there is a thing.
Yeah.
And, because I'm not Japanese, haven't been to Japan, and...
haven't been able to ask a native person?
Not really a weeboo as bad as real weeboos. I don't know.
Yeah. Wrathlos noticed us. That's unfortunate. I don't know, maybe one day. Either Japan or someplace. Oh no, 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 no! Ow. Alright, well... I have a sneaking suspicion that we might get Diablos at least. Which isn't great, but I'll take it. I don't know, where have we decided we want to go? Japan, Italy...
Japan and Italy are two of the
big
bigger
ones. Like, I'm sure there's more, but it's not off the top of my head, those are the first two that come to mind.
Yeah. Like, being able to drive the track Nürburgring would be fun.
Going to Germany?
No, that's all I want to see in Germany.
Nürburgring?
Yeah, and the Autobahn.
That's fair.
Kind of.
The Autobahn would be cool.
Big old stretch of the Autobahn where, you know, lots of room and low traffic.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. What is it? The far left lane? Well, actually,
in 2 lanes
yeah.
in Germany on the Autobahn, the way it used to be, I don't know if it's still that way, is essentially 1 lane is basically the right lane is more or less everybody like under 100 miles an hour. It's under 100, 160 kilometers an hour. Steady state. You know, you might go over it, you might not, and left lane for the most part is above like 160k.
Yeah. I know if you're not going fast enough, they essentially they kick you out of the lane, so to speak, or you get like pulled over. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, you'll lose your license.
Yeah.
Immediately. Germany is really strict with a lot of those laws.
Yeah.
Like America, most of the places you can stop at a red light, and if you're in the far right lane and you're turning right, which is, you know, because we drive on the right instead of on the left, so if you're in the far right lane and you're turning right, in other words, you're at the corner.
Oh crap, my phone. Sorry.
If you're at the corner, you can stop on red at a light, and then a lot of times you can drive out if there's no traffic instead of waiting for the light. You do that in Germany, and like they'll flip out. They'll call the fucking police. You'll lose your license. Like unacceptable. Not a ticket. You just no license.
Yeah. They don't play around with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have
There you go.
they have no speed limits on some of their roads, so you have to enforce those kinds of laws very strictly. Anybody on the road has to take being on the road very serious.
Yes, essentially. Because
that one time where you're out there in the middle of the day with no traffic, besides like one other dude, and you don't pay attention, and you get over to go around him because there's one guy forever away behind you, and you're doing like 100 kilometers an hour. The guy behind you might be doing 250 kilometers an hour. By the time you're in the lane, he's hit you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
And then everybody in all three cars is potentially dead.
Very much so.
Because the faster you go, the more pliable metal gets.
Uh-huh. Oh. Alright, well, I've died twice, so that's fun.
What's it feel like?
Misery.
Oh.
Diablos is almost dead, apparently. I haven't checked to see if I can use traps in this arena. That's actually a damn good question. I can. That's interesting. Alright, we'll save those. When things are a bit more dire. Alright. Rathalos, I need you, buddy. I want you to freaking help. I want to get a bit weaker before I summon Magna. Thanks, Diablos! You're my best buddy! Something's happening. I think Diablos is also beating up the Rathalos, which is good. Frick. I'm just waiting for one of them to knock each other down. Jesus. Knock one of them over. Ideally. That was unexpected. Alright. Yes, please give me this.
Sorry, I'm
okay.
off reading.
You're fine. Oh god. I'm just attempting to not die. And apparently Diablos is helping me. Hi, buddy. You're just gonna chill in there tired. That's fine. Ow. Poor Diablos is just getting shoved. But my strategy's frick. Hopefully get them both low without murdering my face. And maybe if they either kill each other, which is unlikely. Oh, never mind. Well, the Diablos is dead. Kind of unceremoniously, but...
Yeah, that looked really unceremonious.
Oh no!
And you failed!
I did fail. Oh well. Damn it. I was hoping to get the guard off in time, and I did not. Alright, well, now we know what we're kind of in for.
A dentist trip.
Mm-hmm. So I'm getting my teeth kicked in. Repeatedly. I was hoping for the, for insurance, but oh
Yes.
well.
You're welcome for me bringing those up.
I appreciate it.
And now to beat that asshole because I want Cheez-Its.
Go for it.
Well, I want a snack if I want. Could be ice cream, Cheez-Its, pizza, potato chips.
There's only one more of the...
Fat ass. All
I've already had one of these.
140 pounds of me.
There's only one small ice cream bar left, by the way.
I know.
Okay. I was saving it for you.
I don't care.
Okay.
There's a whole nother box of full-size ones.
True. I just figured we'd eat the small ones first.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Still no insurance.
Hello.
Which is unfortunate.
These are the available quests. I wish you luck.
They're just letting me suffer today. I am now back. Okay. Welcome back. I got murdered. Unsurprisingly. Diablos and Rathalos in the same arena. Yeah, you're gonna get bopped. Although, I gotta go find the little, what are they called? The endemic life dudes. There's just one for defense and one for attack in there.
That could be very helpful.
The defense one is over here. I know that. And I think the attack one is somewhere else by Rathalos, so we'll just piss off Diablos for a bit. What are we hunting today? Hi, Zion! We are attempting to, survive Rathalos and Diablos in the same arena. That's the intention. I think I'll save the puppet spider for a little later. I'm just, yeah, oh boy is right. I'm getting kind of stomped. I'm kind of hoping that Diablos kind of acts like a shield.
Long story short, Zion, the new computer works again, and we're still downloading and setting up stuff to be able to stream with it, so we're still on the laptop.
Yep. Alright, so that's that guy. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where stuff is in the arena. I'm not trying not to die. I just got a rock thrown on my face. Alright, which one of you is doing what? Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to double check the drivers, but we installed all the proper drivers for the graphics card and the CPU, and we did it in a specific order because the CPU is AMD, and they make graphics cards
Also.
and CPUs, whereas NVIDIA, the graphics only makes graphics cards and not CPUs. So we got the NVIDIA driver first. So the AMD drivers couldn't muck anything up by thinking it was an AMD GPU.
Wait, what did you have to have OBS allow? Ow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, speaking of which, how has your computer at home been treating you? Have you mucked with trying OBS so that you may or may not be able to stream Terraria?
That's a question. That'd be really neat, actually. I have to reinstall all the mods and everything, but, ow. I had to upgrade my graphics driver because it was so out of date, the OBS wouldn't allow it to stream. Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of
Hopefully
interesting,
that actually helped the computer run better, too.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yes. Rathalos, you and your fireballs suck. I guess they're supposed to. Hi!
Still a little slow to get the ball rolling.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Makes sense, though. Oh god! Still alive. Never updated anything otherwise. Period. Oh. That'll do
wow.
it. I'm just gonna secure my shield up for a minute. Crap.
Something like that. I think it may be
10 years
like
old.
8 years old or somewhere between 6 and 10.
Oh, no updates driver-wise. Fair enough.
Yeah, I got Windows updates and shit. That's actually
That's it.
part of your startup problem.
Windows is a dick.
Windows has been injecting essentially bloatware into Windows 10 in the updates to slow down the startup processes, so that when they release Windows 11 soon, they'll be able to go, here's Windows 11, see how much faster it starts up?
Yeah. Yes, fry the waifu. But yeah, our computer buddy did all the driver stuff for us, essentially.
Yep.
So, that's always nice. Yeah, they do always do that. It's annoying. Now we get the Diablos now. Like, oh yeah, it's brand new and everything. It doesn't slow down your computer no more. About that.
Looks like Malwarebytes was scanning your computer while you were streaming.
Was it really? Oh well. That's fine. It doesn't really do much. Wish I had the same thing with the drivers or a computer friend.
Computer friend, I think.
I don't
Sorry, bub, I'm the closest you get.
Yes, please, Diablos, you're my shield. Just saying. Computer savvy person close. Yeah. Alright, well. Oh no! Oh god. Where? Nope! I'm taking a minute. Oh. Because gosh dang it, I need health back. Did they do the thing? They did do the thing. I heal in the tent.
Oh, wow.
So I don't have to waste items. And since I have 4 of these freaking things to use, I'm gonna keep my cursor close by. I can just slap it and call it a day. Oh, you're gonna breathe fire on me? Well, screw you too, buddy. Diablos is still over there. I don't think he's noticed just yet. Never mind. Stand corrected. He noticed. Where's the defense boy? Do I need him again? Do I only get 1 use? That would be really sad. Puppet spider. I'll keep you. Since you're gonna be kind of useless at the moment. Yeah, that was kind of already mounted everything.
I don't blame
So
you,
we go home.
Zion.
Yeah, I really don't blame you. It's still hot. People are miserable. Yeah. My day essentially was nothing but freaking people complaining. Including one of the coworkers. This isn't that friendly. Oh, I'm still alive. So that's good.
Yeah. And then you came home to me having to change fucking electrical outlets and hope not to get fucking Spanish influenza from the goddamn dust because the house is that old.
Yeah. Crap. Nope! This is how we're handling this. I'm gonna just take off and heal. My day consists of non-stop in and out of the heat till like 4-ish. Oof.
Yeah. That sucks.
I'm just glad the AC at work is actually working now. But yeah, we had a couple electrical sockets that were sparking when you put stuff in them. So that's a big no-no.
Yeah, they got changed.
Quickly.
Ooh, no break.
Oof. That's a big oof.
On the upside, Zion, cheaper than making a new computer. If you really, really wanted to make that computer kind of last you another couple of years, it's possible to put a CPU in it with double the cores that it has right now, and double the threads per core.
Yeah.
So I think you can get an 8-core in it or something like that, and 16 threads. So each core has 2 threads to do stuff, and then you can update the graphics card for like $100, $150 to something 2, 3, 5 times stronger, and be able to manage to use it competently for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna fucking play anything in 4K, but I don't think you have a monitor in 4K, let alone the games.
And I gotta worry about heat. That's true. Gotta worry about cooling the thing.
Not as much as you would think, but yes. For like an extra $100, you can basically convert to liquid cooled and put a big ass radiator.
We technically have a liquid cooled CPU.
Yes. They're called AIOs, or all-in-ones. Basically, it's a completely sealed cooling system that's liquid, and they usually have if you get one from a good company, they'll have like a 8, a 10, or a 12-year warranty, a guarantee that it's not gonna leak and the pump and shit's not gonna fail. So yeah, there's options. They just plug into the same stock fan cooler plugs on the board and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's one of those is equivalent to one of the 2-fan ones is equivalent to the largest air coolers that you can get, and you don't have all the space taken up.
Yep. I mean, doesn't the liquid coolers actually take more space?
Yes, but not in one spot.
True. I think I'm dead in this corner. Pretty sure.
I don't blame you, Zion, but what I was talking about is like everything.
Yeah.
CPU, GPU, and the cooler, and I'm talking about like $500, maybe $600. Whereas to build something just as strong as what I'm talking about upgrading yours to, you'd have to spend like kind of close to $1,000, because you need to buy the case, the motherboard,
all the things,
power supplies, the RAM, everything, including Windows. But if you replace the CPU, you might have to replace Windows too. Any which way.
Yeah. I don't have $500 to $600 yet, true enough.
True. But I wasn't saying like right now and whatnot. I was saying rather than waiting until you have $1,500 in expendable income, you can pick up a piece here and there and make it just as strong, almost.
I get paid diddly squat right now, he says.
Exactly.
True. It's pretty much the only reason I was able to afford mine.
Yeah. I think your biggest thing is probably just going to be the graphics card.
Yeah. My usual paycheck is $380-ish a week. I don't know. Magnus here.
Ow.
Where's Magna? Where's Magna? Where's Magna? I need a puppet spider, you sir. Catto, catto, catto. There you go. Mine. Give me the freaking. There we go.
Any word back from that other job that you interviewed for that your buddy was trying to get you in at?
Oh yeah, fair point. I'm hoping to kill Diablos here. Yes, cool.
They told me they would call me.
Like a month ago. Oh. That's upsetting.
After a month, I find it to be acceptable to give them a call back and be like, or an email back and just be like, hey, you said you would get in touch with me. It's now been a few weeks, or it's now been approximately a month. I'm just checking back in with you because I haven't heard anything.
Yeah. God. Alright, so I'm not gonna dick off. Well, I dicked off in the nick of time right there. Alright, so we got Magnum Hollow left, and we still have all of our cards. Awesome. This should theoretically be very, very doable. Theoretically. You could always choke it at the very last possible minute. Alright, let's see. What do I want on my quick slots here?
Oh, right. That sucks.
I don't have a number to call, and their email is corporate. Fair enough. And their hiring manager is a putz. Well, that's great. Frickin' lovely. Okay, Magna. Have a worm steak. I love that. Shrugs. I know, but...
I mean, you could always call the HR department instead of the hiring manager.
True. If they have a public usable number.
Or email the HR department.
True.
Basically saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Just essentially the, hey, you guys said you would give me a call back.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's been a month. Like, I'm just checking in, seeing, you know, what's going on. If maybe you guys tried to contact me and it didn't come through or something.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Contact me like, oh yeah, we've been trying to reach you. I feel like I'm applying for jobs again because I've been querying literary agents again. But that's a little bit different. You don't get any replies whatsoever. Sort of, I guess. But you know what? Considering I've only like queried like what, 6 people? I'm allowed to have a bit of projection so far.
You're not used to rejection considering I asked you. You're used to doing the rejecting considering you rejected me.
The first time. Yeah, that's a story, isn't it? Rip. But yeah, I don't know. I'm used to people being weirded out by my stories, so it's fine. This one is especially hard to swallow, I guess. But my crew layers keep getting better, so I guess that's good. Good job, Kato! Amazing. I'm clipping that, because that was fun. He was powering up, like going Super Saiyan, and my cat threw a Paratoad at him. And I KO'd him again. You're super glowy. Oh crap. What? Alright. Let's back to the maybe too tight of hitboxes. I'm still kind of conflicted about that. There we go, now he's grabbing me. No thanks. Okay. Alright. Nope. I'm living, I'm surviving, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Awesome. Tail? Holy hell! That red pixel, I know. I had one little glimmer of health. Just one. Frick! Oh. Good job, doggo. Way to go, buddy. I don't know if that was attributed to Moxie or my defense, because I have a, I had a food skill that lets me survive with 1 hit point. Nice. Oh, I'm actually hellfired for once. That took a bit longer than normal. Hey, come here. I want you to fall over, please. I forget that you're running a marathon right there. I know, right? Nice, exhausted. That's good. Oy. Bless hyper potions. Not hyper potions. The hyper potions is Pokemon. Max potions and ancient potions is is Suzuma what's. Ah, God. Monster Hunter. There we go. And also,
Sorry, my fingers were tasty.
it's okay. Your fingers were tasty. Fair enough. But here's the thing again, Wolf, I just realized, like, once again we have Magna as, like, a super scary bad.
Yeah.
So what else is gonna be in this arena? G rank?
Maybe.
I would assume so. I don't know. We'll see.
No idea.
Our prey is ready for capture, you say? I don't believe you. He seems kind of lively. That's not the one I wanted, but it works. God, that quest is gonna piss off so many people. I love it.
Which one?
This particular quest is gonna piss off so many people. Like, for those who haven't played Gen, this quest is gonna really mess with some folks.
Why?
Because it doesn't have a gate that you can put up in the middle.
What?
There's no divider.
Oh.
Yeah. So you kind of have to just deal with it.
Yeah, you do.
Welcome to Gen Ultimate, deviant hunting. Oh! Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan! Come on, get in the trap! He's doing everything possible not to go in the trap, and I'm trying to do everything possible not to heal.
Yeah.
There we go! That's a flashbang. Success! Hallelujah and peanut butter. Bug grumpy demon catto. Essentially. He's like just a Oni tiger, or like a yokai tiger. And again, I went from 3 cards to none this entire hunt. Oh, big grumpy demon catto. Fair enough. We got a plate. Nice. Doing that in multiplayer must be crazy.
I bet it is.
Now that I think about it. I don't know, maybe 2 people harass the Diablos and 2 people harass the Rathlos? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Also, your Palico's adorable. Oh, thank you. He's a good boy. He reminds me of, what is that cat's name in, oh my god. The fat panda. Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, he does. The snow leopard, I think it is.
Yeah, is that the evil guy?
I think it is.
I wanna say
Our
it is.
battle will be legendary.
What?
What?
It's a blue check mark.
What is?
Right here. That means I'm missing something.
Oh, well, don't look at me.
It's not the low ranks. What? We have all the apexes. Did they? My name is Billy. Amazing.
Please lend us your strength.
Yeah, we have all of the apex monsters. What are we missing? Or are they
The
throwing?
update.
That was the event quest, which we're gonna absolutely destroy in about 2 seconds here.
Good luck out there.
Because why not? We're so close to essentially having all the quests done, except for one apparently. I love that cat. You're good, Cato. If you haven't seen that cat, look it up. Oh, it's like a meme? Oh boy. Alright. I guess I shall at some point. Or you can share it on Discord. Also, now I'm stupidly curious. I'm looking up a list of all the, quests. Oh yeah, L cat low-key talking. Oh! Ooh! Energy drinks, yeah, I'll take those. Sure. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to, figure out what the last quest is. Alright. How fast are you gonna die?
Yes.
This is an HR1. By the way. I just feel like harassing some poor boys. Slap. Oh my god. I would apologize, but I'm not.
Why would you apologize?
I don't know. Frick, messed it up. Well, it's almost dead already.
Yay. Lots of updates that haven't had updates.
Well, that's good. Slain. Alright, that one's dead. Where's the other one? Over yonder. Okay, we have time to carve this then. I'm a right bastard, that's all. Alright, I might have to just look up the quest list later. Because all I'm getting is just a list of, oops. Really? Here's your drink, drink it. Oh, I'm awake, that's good. And I guess, in its defense, I kind of was just staying there. Chad, you on Discord? Awesome. I forgot to even look up what the reward was for completing this. Oh well. I'm just gonna harass this baggie. Alright. Well, now that we're supposedly done? I don't know, that's strange. We're gonna be playing around with different weapons for sure. Just what? I'm not really sure. Although, Metal has instilled in me a love of the lance. Because let's just take a minute to say All you have to do is just charge like a madman if you really want. I don't have any lances. But yes, it makes sense. I mean, you have this giant F-off sphere with the most powerful shield in the world. Yeah, you're gonna do some nonsense. F that bird dragon. Oh, that's right, you're not a fan of Kulu.
Yeah. I don't think anybody from World is a fan of Kulu.
I'm not a fan of Kulu.
You gotta see Kulu and Rise in order to have any fans.
He's still a bit of a dick, though.
Oh yeah.
Like
But he's got a lot of character.
He's got a lot more now. Good job, doggo! Shank. Bonk. F the Kulu. I died so many times early game. Fair enough. He is a dick. You know what? I'm gonna blow him up just for you. He's not dead yet. Alright. There we go. Completed! Yay! We did a random event quest. I'm pretty sure these just unlock, like, that dickweed smashing the boulder over my head. I know. He now gets a clay pot in this game.
He also gets a clay pot.
Yeah.
And you can smash the boulder or the clay pot.
You can break it.
You can
Obviously,
break
the
it, it
pot
just
is
takes
easier,
like
but...
2 or 3 hits.
I have a ninjutsu one. What is this one? The dog is embarrassed for me, I love it. Freaking bastard he is. Oh yeah, well, let me see if I can get it within 10 seconds.
I missed it. I saw the dog, but I didn't see you.
It's a blowing a kiss freaking gesture.
Oh.
I love that the dog is embarrassed for you. That is so appropriate. Alright. Wheel. High rank, Monster Hunter, Rise, Quest, List, Yeet. Big old glowy butt. Glowy butt?
How can I help you?
Alright, so that's all the low rank ones for now.
Requests.
Oh. Complete this quest, I'll give you materials to forge layer armor to make your Palico look like her? I'm sorry, what?
What did I just miss while looking at my
Oh, the
phone
bug,
for a
yeah.
second?
So we got Palico armor.
Okay.
For, Wings of Ruin. The new, Monster Hunter Stories game.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't look at the feline Valstrax, did I?
No, you
Which means I haven't looked at the dog either. Where is the special one? Pop? Oh, Popo. Oh yeah, the bug, yes.
If it doesn't have red and blue flashing lights, it's not Popo.
Tetranodon. Where is it? Death Stench. This one's adorable. I love this one so much. I might actually make this as a layered at some point. I'm not looking at layered. That's probably the problem. Derp. Valstrax, Narwa. Special. Oh! It's the new Kato!
Kiki!
Wee woo, wee woo! It's Scion, indeed. Also, I realized this, we didn't look at the Palamute Valstrax armor.
No, you didn't.
It's it's a tiny Valstrax.
It's,
It's what's,
Mega Man's dog.
yeah,
What is it, Bolt?
No, Arthur, if you're still there, what's a Mega Man's dog? That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, Orizoid.
Orizoid, yes, indeed. I can get Valstrax scrap, actually. And that means I can change the color of it, too. I don't know how much I needed. I guess we'll get that in a minute. That looks awesome. I think I need it for... No, I'll use Death Stench on the Kato. Palamute layered armor, please. 2 scrap, okay. That's easy. Balstrax scrap. 2 scrap, please. Thank you. There we go. And now we gotta turn it on. Not the housekeeper. Appearance settings. Where is it? Frick, I don't remember. How to make it show again. Is it over here? Appearance settings. No. Equipment display, there we go. Well, that's me. Where's the Kato? And the doggo?
That sounded like somebody fell over.
It did.
But it sounded like it wasn't Mom. So, they're young and supple, they'll get over it.
Oh god, he's orange.
Yeah, there's something. There's a specific something it reminds me of, and I can't remember what.
It doesn't show the layered. Hang on a minute. The orange, you mean?
No, the layered. That, just all of it. Other than the beak nose, everything else reminds me of something. A specific something, and I can't remember what. I feel like it was
Voltron?
an anime or something. I don't know.
I just don't know what color to make it. The white kind of looks like he's like faded. A little bit too much though. The red's cool and all, but I actually like the almost hot pink color. What do you think? It's not too bad actually.
Hot pink?
Sure.
That was purple, but okay.
It looks better than the actual hot pink. God, you're not gonna miss him on the field. Jesus Christ. He's a little obnoxious.
He's a little too purple, needs more pink, but okay.
We'll see if this makes me... Jesus Christ, he's bright. We'll see if this makes me sick yet or not.
I've been waiting for you. Here's the
Alright, now we have these. New titles, okay. Rondine showed me a pair of tight pants and from some far off country. I don't know fashion, but I know a pair of sturdy pants when I see them. Complete my quest, I'll give you the materials to forge them. I'm sorry, what? Are these yoga pants?
What?
Rondine showed Hamon the blacksmith a pair of tight pants. They gotta be yoga pants, right?
No,
Master
but
Kato drew all the monster pictures.
they could be.
Are they great? I'm trying to learn as well.
They could also be leather.
Very hard.
We're doing this first, I guess. Oh my god, I need to change that color. It's already driving me nuts.
Leave it.
Jesus Christ, look at him.
It's perfect.
He's so obnoxious.
Almost.
Oh my lord. Hang on. Jesus. I mean, he looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but might be a wee bit on the bright side, or we can just leave it and just, you know. I'm just scrolling through the hub quests. Once I find them, I'll check to see if we have them all. HR7, there we go. Oh my god. Almudron. Oh boy, Almudron, I have fought plenty of you, boy. Doesn't mean I remember what he does. I just know I fought a lot. Hey, Aladon, what do you think of my giant pink dog? Where is he? He must be somewhere. Yoink. There he is! Jesus Christ. You cannot miss him. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on out there.
I'm gonna have to go find out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Nice microphone dodge. Aladon, buddy, pal, what are you doing? Yeet? Yeet. Okay. Slap. I don't need to dig with your tail no more, so... I'm not super worried anymore. Oh, here we go, doing mud. Oh, I hurt. Freaking dog. Oh my god. He's such a champion. Yeah, I mean, with these graphics, like, the game looks pretty freaking good. And then you just have my dog. The meme lord over here. Drive time! Awesome! Whoa, okay. I know there have been a zillion of cops on the road because of the 4th of July's and all that stuff. Just be careful. Shank! Damn it. I don't know if it's because I'm getting used to Gunlance or what. I've gotten a lot more confident just hanging around in front. Why does that not hit me? Hanging around in front of monsters. Probably because, you know, I actually started using the shield again. Or at all. It's gotta be the ball, right? Then that's the hitbox? Weird that it's not the tail. What's going on out there? Do I even want to know?
Just, guys being guys.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
But I was laughing about something else.
Oh.
Apparently, for once, we didn't hear everything.
Oh?
Because they lit off, like, 15 or 20 different things of fireworks while we've been streaming, and we didn't hear any of it.
Huh. That's surprising, actually. But yeah, Zion is not driving. Screw you, buddy! Aladon has done you no favors, I promise you! But yeah, you really can't miss my dog. Oh man. One day maybe I'll tone him down a little bit. Just a little bit.
But not today.
But not today. Oh, Mio freaking my. I feel like that's partly what Monster Hunter is, though. You just make the stupidest looking thing you possibly can. For the sheer fun of it. So why not, right? If you're not having fun, then either you're doing something wrong, or... something. Alright, come my valiant steed. Where is Almadron going? Okay. Jesus. Woman. It might be a little bit much.
Nah.
You don't think so?
It needs to be a little brighter.
A little bit brighter, you say?
Uh-huh.
We can change the contrast and stuff.
The purple just makes it a little dark.
Oh, I accidentally went to camp. I didn't want to go to camp. A little bit. I thought the
It's
pink
fluorescent, not neon.
True. Dog, come here. Yeah, it could be brighter. It could be more annoying. You're an Eldron. Are you on the same level? Hey, Darkwind, how goes? Also, click Claxter.
Okie dokie. Give me the new one.
Oh, give you the new one? Excuse the not click clack noises. Here you go. That's the new click clacker?
Not really, but
That's satisfying though. Basil! Always remember to reload between fights, right? How are you, Darkwind?
and now legitimately.
Fair enough. How is life with you, good sir? Oh god. Oh Jesus. No, 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 Basil, 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 wrong way. Friendo. Stealth bomber. This way. Yes. It's a day. Fair enough. I feel that one. I truly do feel that one. My past, like, week plus weekend have been rather... just... you know, trying to survive and all that nonsense. I also thought my, roommates broke my really expensive computer. But thankfully that wasn't quite the case. That's good. Oh, mud. But yeah, we finally, well, I say finally, but we have a gaming rig now. So we'll be able to do other things besides Switch games, essentially.
Yes.
Which will be fun. I do anticipate that'll be a good time.
Oh my god, the download times though to get some of these games is
Didn't you
ridiculous
spend-
because of our internet.
Yeah. Didn't you spend all day playing Red Dead? Not playing Red Dead, downloading Red Dead?
Downloading it. It was like a 6-hour download or something. It was probably closer to like 5. But still.
Long freaking time, yeah. My new pooter shipped? Oh, you getting a new computer? That
Who
is
gets
always
the
fun.
old one?
That's a fair enough point. So hopefully I'll be streaming. Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
Any plans on what you be streaming? Well, speaking of random streamer people, I wonder how Tom's doing. We haven't seen him in a while. I know he recently... Yeah, Tom's Guns?
Yeah.
I know he has his bee thing.
I think Duo's been partially in contact with him. We can always send him a Discord message if you want.
That is true.
I have been worried about him.
Yeah, it seems odd that he would just kind of randomly
Yeah.
disappear. Screw you and your fat tail, Amazon. There's another folk we have to look out for too, is Stolar. I think Duo said that Stolar pops in every once in a while though. Doesn't really stay, but pops in. Yeah, I'll have to give you a preliminary follow, Darkwind.
Yes.
I also gotta try to catch that bomber crew dude again. But I wonder if our time zones are just really off.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Check. But yeah, we're probably gonna be slowing down on Monster Hunter pretty soon here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we also have a different Monster Hunter game coming out soon. So on Friday, if conditions are ideal and all that kind of stuff, I'll be streaming Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, which is essentially Pokemon but Monster Hunter. Specific standard time-wise? Gotcha. So I'll probably miss most of you, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. That was redundant. Yeah, Pacific.
Isn't that?
'Cause, I think Darkwind's in Oregon,
No.
if I remember correctly. So they're ahead of us?
Behind us.
Behind us? Oh, that's actually a good thing.
They're behind us by like
3 hours?
4 hours?
I know Vegas is 3 hours.
Okay, then most likely 3/4 hours.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
So at 9 it's 5
Oh,
p.m.
okay. Yeah, so we still
Yeah,
might miss
4
you.
hours.
4?
Because we're Eastern
Okay.
Standard.
Not sure what times I'll stream yet. Fair enough. It is what it is. Like ships in the night. 1700 right now. Oh, okay. 1700. Oh, so you're 3 hours from us. 'Cause it's, let me do the math. It's 2000? I don't know how to say that properly. It's 2015 for us.
Okay, it's 8:15 at night for us. So
Yeah. It's 12 plus 20. Or 12 plus 20. 12 plus 8.
yeah, I don't know.
I used to actually keep my phone in
Military.
military time because Italy actually doesn't do the whole like 12-hour cycle. They do military time for the most part.
Well, it's partially kind
Yeah,
of more
okay.
efficient when you think about it.
Oh yeah. If you say, oh yeah, I'll meet you at, 6 o'clock, that could be 0600 or that could be 1800. There we go. Plates. Outfit voucher. Wild dark leather. Jet black glossy leather. Exudes an untamable flair. Material used for leg armor.
Told you it was leather!
It's freaking leather. Amazing. Let's go see what this nonsense looks like, shall we?
Nonsense.
Nonsense. If it's the freaking biker slacks again,
What else do you expect it to be?
I mean, it's leather, it could be anything.
Why? Because leather is useful like that.
You can use all sorts of things with leather. You can do all sorts of things with leather. Alright, armor. Is it layered armor? It is. That's exactly what it is. Can I preview this? Alright, there we go. Wrong button. Yes, it's exactly what it is! I need this in the hat. I just don't know what to put on for the arms or the chest.
What you're wearing.
The whole thing, you think? Even with the frickin' poncho?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. Can I make this
It
up?
makes you...
Damn!
It just changes the cowboy look.
It does! Instead of the
It's a
chaps.
modern cowboy.
I'm gonna have to do that quest 3 more times. I'll do that off stream. Painted on leather pants? That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But no, it's the biker outfit.
Hello.
Alright.
Nothing's wrong with painted on leather pants.
True. Is that 8? What is that?
As long as they're being worn by a gender you like to look at.
Fair enough. That's not 8 stars, that's 7.
What? Did you miscount or something?
That's the... Hang on a minute.
Which quest
It is 7.
What? Do we have a quest called the Crimson Glow? Am I looking at the wrong list?
Anytime.
Hang on a minute. Let's go back to the main area. You don't have HR8 though?
It's a good day for a hunt. Here's the quest list.
No, and these are all red.
Take care of yourself.
Ah? Of Storm and Fire. Yeah, we did that. We did Proof of Power. Huh. Okay, so we're missing a quest that is Clear all advanced quests after Valstrax and hunt every target monster individually, rampage or not.
Huh.
So, that's interesting.
What would you like to do?
Huh. Alright, so... I did all that, though. We did all of Master Utsushi's challenge. Do we have just a Rajang quest?
These are the available quests.
If I recall Fury, we have that. Not missing anything. We have Ragan, Rajans, Mizu. Oh, we're missing Zenogre. Okay. Okay. Alright, we got it. Never mind.
Having trouble choosing? You know, I sometimes have trouble deciding.
Alright, cool.
what type of
So
dinner
we still need to do... I could have sworn we did him!
Hello.
Am I just crazy?
Here's the quest list.
I thought for a fact we had gotten Apex and Ogre. Oh, alright, whatever. Click on the little ring things. Alright, let's go fight Helios
Good luck out there.
and see what special thing we get from him. Like 90% certain we got frickin'... Oh, well, whatever. Sure. I'm so glad they brought back the freaking biker pants. I call them biker pants, but you know what I mean. I guess I'll have to wear the hat after I put those on. Even though it messes with the hair. Alright. Stretch. Well, I thought we were gonna have all the quests done tonight. I guess not. Oh, where? Hey, Wolf. Chuck Norris joke. Here you go.
God damn it. What do we got here?
Oh, Lord.
It's really fucking stupid. It just got me, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
Really fucking stupid. So, Chuck Norris doesn't believe in Germany.
Well then.
Also on that page, Chuck Norris was voted most likely to save a POW using a mule kick by his senior class.
Well, darn, trying to get it on the loading screen. You were close, though.
Does Darkwind know that we have emotes now?
I don't think so. Yeah, Darkman, we have emotes.
Finally.
Finally. As I unlock emote slots, I will put them in their tier 1 tiers.
Did you set up the, spend, you know,
Yes.
a cheap amount of channel points to unlock emotes?
Yep,
Okay,
that happened, thankfully.
good.
I'm getting slapped. Some folks even use it.
Good, because we have an awesome one.
Then we put on the tier 1.
Yep, chicken one.
Do we have new emotes? We have 3 total. But I'm not expecting anyone to actually subscribe on tier 3. As I
Yeah.
unlock slots, I'll put them in their respective spots.
Yeah. So, we have a chicken emote.
Yes! We do have a chicken emote.
Find it and figure it out.
It's not hard to find. I think Zion was here when he saw it. Or was here when we first announced it. I don't remember though.
Maybe. We do have another one in the works that we don't have just yet.
No, it's on there. The story time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, we have story time?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I thought we didn't get that one yet.
nope, we got it.
No, I thought it was still a work in progress. My bad.
It's all good. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, that attack. Fair enough. But yeah, we have one for Wolf. We have a raid emote. Damn it. And we have the chicken. Which I'm kind of surprised I actually managed to get a use for it in somebody else's stream. That was a good time.
Oh, and they loved it.
Yeah, miso. I figured Miso would enjoy it. She's that kind of person. Good-humored.
Any mature weeb should love it.
Exactly. Exactly. Alright. God, my freaking dog. See, with me, with the freaking biker pants, and the hat, and riding this freaking dog, it'll be
Bitch, I've never
hilarious.
seen you in fucking leather biker pants and a hat riding anything.
Lol. Oh, also.
Oh, you meant the game.
Yes, I meant the game. But you knew that already.
Airsoft go brr.
Airsoft go burr?
Pix please. That's my point. It never happened. I've never seen it.
Me and biker leathers. I actually used to have a pair of leather pants, if you can believe this.
No, I fucking can't.
The worst part about it is it was like 5th grade.
Why do you have airsoft guns? Zion? You
That's a
find them in a
question.
car?
Probably. That would be my first guess.
It's like you find them in a junkyard car?
That'd be my first guess, yes. But yeah, let me tell you, pleather doesn't breathe.
No, it doesn't.
So those pants do not last very long. Oh man, I don't know what I was thinking. I think it was just because they were solid black. My mom was like, hey, you can wear something that's solid black if you want, and pretend me with pleather pants. So I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Buddy was gonna be moving to Minnesota, offered me all of his gear for 250 bucks, couldn't pass it up. Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Alright. Ow. Cammy, why? That hurts. Yeah, there it is.
Darkwind. Yep, there it is.
Uh-huh. I couldn't help myself. I don't remember who originally came up with the ideas. I don't
Me.
think it was me. Was it you?
Me. It was me.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That one was me. That was one of my driving thoughts.
Just
Those
hentai.
shower thoughts that I have on my 4 hours of driving every day.
Fair enough. You gotta get the sniper checked out though. It has some sus issues. Fair enough. Hi. Melios. You're a tricky bastard. And you poison me every time with that one. I don't like it. I really do like his redesign, I'm not gonna lie. It's not much of a redesign, but that's exactly what makes it great. Oh, you bastard. Should be fairly effortless. Should you have it checked, you mean? That would be
Okay,
nice.
yeah. The bolt in it should be effortless and it's not moving and it doesn't like to feed new stuff.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like, you know, gunk or dirt or maybe one of the BBs shattered.
Darkwind's saying the same thing. Sounds like it needs to be cleaned, question mark?
Yeah. Sounds like it needs to be disassembled and cleaned.
Yeah. Pulled it down and oiled it.
Okay.
There's nothing like stuck in it? Something else is up? Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like the plastics need to be taken apart and the internals need to be checked.
Yeah. This quirky monster, man. Pistol fires like a BA. Alright, fair enough. Although knowing you, you're gonna want them both up and going.
Yeah. I think there's an airsoft range near him.
Is there?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And I think some of his other buddies are into airsoft too, but I can't remember perfectly.
Yeah, I don't remember myself. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Okay. Wait a minute. You summon rocks with that? You cheeky dick waffle. I think I needed his tail for something, I don't remember what it was. Which is unfortunate, because I'm never getting that sucker. At least not yet. Maybe his horn. Not just yet, but I had Jack firing my pistol, he wants one now. Fair enough. Oh god.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't want to go up against Wolf. Just saying. Duo was here, I'm sure he'd have some stories.
Duo has a lot to say about that very loudly.
Yes! So I would need, like, extra chest plates. Because it would be my luck.
Because you have extra chests?
Yeah, exactly. And I know I would get hit eventually. I mean, you generally aim for center mass, so... Do you generally aim for center mass in airsoft? You want to hit people in the head.
For center mass anytime, it's the biggest target!
That's true enough, I guess. We're doing the poison thing again. What direction though? Okay. I wonder if they actually have custom armor plates for it. Think they do? There's gotta be enough women in airsoft, right?
Yeah. At worst, you just get a dirt biking chest plate for women.
I'm sure that exists.
Oh yeah.
They should. Yeah, they should. I feel like they should. It would
I
make
feel
sense.
like they definitely should.
I mean, if you're gonna get women into a sport that, you know, you get shot at, you're probably gonna protect the giblets. I'm sure dudes have a special, like, cup thing too, right?
What?
Dude protection.
What about it?
For airsoft? I'm sure there's gotta be, like,
Same thing you wear in football.
Yeah, I figured. Makes sense.
Or any other sport, like soccer.
Or hockey or anything.
Yeah.
Anytime that there's a risk of, well, badness happening. Shall we say. I mean, you can technically replace tits, but you can't really replace the other giblets. Unless I'm just crazy. Alright, where are we poisoning to now?
I know there are female cut plate carriers for danger beans.
Danger beans.
Danger beans.
I love that.
I've heard of freedom seeds before, but not danger beans.
Danger beans is good. Oh, that's great. I like that a lot. If no other reason, then it kind of changes the beans thing.
Yeah, nothing like getting shot in the jewels to make you see stars.
Yeah, no doubt. Danger beans. First you had danger noodles, now you have danger seeds. Or danger beans. Freedom seeds and danger beans. Love it. Cammy, you are a tanky boy. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dying of poison. I had the antidote in my mouth and it wasn't quite fast enough. Ow. Oh well. We'll just hop into the tent. Oh, switch skill. Oh, great, I'm out of mega potions. I guess that's something else I'll have to do off screen. Farm for some of those bastards. If you get shot there, you messed up, Zion. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Granted, I've never actually gone airsofting, so I wouldn't know. I'm not going the right direction. There we go. I can't remember where you even hit Duo.
Right in the face between the eyes.
Oh. Fair enough. And remember, kids, we gotta reload. Actually, I think I'm gonna abuse Cammy a little bit. Melios. Come here, friendo. There we go. Onward! Alright, so I'm about to bring the Elder Dragon your way. I hope you're ready. Yeet. Hi. Hi, pretty lady. Can you hang out with me for a little bit? I got a present for you. Ah! Where is he? He's here somewhere. There he is. Let's get that reloaded. Helios, come here. I have a present. Do your thing, please. Zap. Look how unceremonious he is. He just flicks out his tongue and murders. That's all he do. Oh. Speaking of tongues. Oh, we broke something? What did we break? Horn? That'd be really nice. Sleepy time. Beautiful. Yeah, we got his horn. He shouldn't be able to turn invisible anymore. I don't know why the horn of all things is his super secret,
No idea.
like, special thing. Oh no, I poison again. Wait, what happened? Cat to put him to sleep, dog woke him up. Oi. Oh well. Ow. You and your little dives, bud. It's probably probably the most annoying attack that him, Kashala, and Teostra have. It's that sudden jumpy thing. Is it sad that I'm not used to hunts taking 20 minutes anymore?
Or is it good?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Crap. I was really trying to figure out like where the difficulty lies as far as Rise goes. 'Cause I don't think the timer is a threat here.
Yeah, but I feel like that was an intentional.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's prepping
For the harder boys?
for when you get to the end of the power creep and the difficulty creep doesn't stop.
Yeah. But you have to figure Ichinose is going to do a better job of power creep than World.
Yes. I feel like one of these updates, you're going to get to, like, G rank, basically, and you're going to get the last of, like, the stronger armors. Yeah, the weapon tiers. And then there's going to be some more updates, but you're not going to get any stronger armor or weapons.
Kind of like Gen.
You're just going to get harder opponents.
That would be interesting, not gonna lie. It's like even with the, where the hell is he? There he is. I'm trying to think of it compared to Gen. Like, all weapons kind of maxed out around, like, the 300 range. And as far as armor goes, like, you weren't up in, like, you weren't up in, like, the 1,000 range like you are in World. I think it was maybe 500 to 600, 400 maybe. I could be wrong.
No idea.
I don't remember. It's been a while. I stopped paying attention to the armor numbers a while ago. I mean, I guess in G it doesn't matter so much, but... Actually, I haven't checked Valstrax's, defense rating on his armor. So I think it's the same as All Mother's. I could be wrong, though. Oh no, he's doing it again! Damn it! Wasn't expecting the second one. He did it, like, 10 seconds ago, too. He did the double. But...
Once around the bowl.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Like a goldfish. Once around the bowl, we forget.
Yep. Alright. Back to it. Yeah, sure, we'll grab the extra bits here. Because he's low. I know that much. You're doing your poisony thing, okay. Ow! Alright, alright, alright. I wanna blow you up, please. There we go. That's the bad poison. That's the bad touch. Get out, get out, get out, get out now. Come on. Take your meds. What is going on up there? Huh?
What the fuck?
Why does he take the damage? Oh, small monster slayed.
Oh.
Alright.
That was a lot of damage.
That was a lot of damage. I'm not really sure what was going on. Alright, let's stop and collect our energy here. Well, alrighty then. Come on, fluorescent dog, let's go. Do we have another stink mink? We do not. Hello. Let's see if I can kill the Elder Dragon with a Fanged Beast. Oh, that's interesting. Look how he sleeps. Wolf, before I wake him up.
I thought you've seen him sleep before.
I don't remember. Oh. Well, never mind. Bishotten, I appreciate you, but you are no- Ah, you whore. You're no longer needed. Oh, it was my dog bitey thingy. That's what it was. Forgot about that. That does chip damage. stretch. That dude has a lot of viewers though, frick. I was looking for somebody to raid. Oh, we have the Cornelius gem, hell yeah. New gesture for the chat menu's been added to play possum? Hold on. Hold on, I need to see this. Now scenarios are returned. Alright, whatever. Where? Gestures. Play possum. What an exaggerated death! I love it!
I wonder if it works on monsters.
I doubt it. But that'd be funny. Just play possum right in front of something like a Rajang and just get lasered to death.
No, in the middle of the Rajang beating the piss out of you, run away, Superman dive, and hit play possum, and see if the Rajang just leaves the area instead of freaking laser beaming you.
That'd be funny as all get out. Oh man. Alright, so we have a couple of choices here. There's a couple of folks obviously playing Monster Hunter that we could read. There was a dude that's doing Gunlance stuff, and he kind of has 160 people following him, or watching him, so I feel like that might be a little strange to raid, but this dude's doing the story and he's pretty early in.
Could be playthrough too, for all we know.
Oh. No one is streaming. There's also Winepot is playing Outer Wilds still. I think we wanted to get a glimpse of that, I think.
Okay.
Well, let's go say hi to Winepot. Alright, Letty Loos. We're off to raid Winepot, who I believe is just a variety streamer. I forget what else he's in the middle of doing at the moment. God, I forget how we even found the Winepot. I think it was through several raids, just hop skipping and such. But I think off screen, I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to unlock that one last quest, and we'll probably do that later. Like, I don't know. Definitely not during the, oh my god. Thanks, Darkwind, for the hentai. I don't think we'll be able to do it before the stories 2, but that's alright. Yes, that can be our raid message if you really want it to be. Just do the hentais.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Darkwind, Zion, Arthur, wherever you guys are. Well, Arthur, I know you're missing. That's okay. Thank y'all for hanging out. Let us go have some fun. Let us go raid Winepot.
See you next time.
Peace.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can drop a bunch of the hentais and then the